James had a dream. In the dream, James saw that he was in his car driving towards a very, very far desert. He was driving for about 300 kilometers and he was listening to some old country music in the car. But in reality, James is not a fan of country music. But in the dream, he was listening to some country music. So he was driving and driving. Then after many hours, he got to the desert. He got out of his car and started walking on the sand. The moment he put his left foot on the sand, he looked back at his car and his car had vanished. So he started looking for his car. He was thinking to himself, did somebody steal my car? What exactly is going on? He looked for about 1 hour and he could not find his car. So he was walking in the desert, and every step he would take, the sun would be more and more hot. The weather would just get hotter and hotter. Every step he would take forwards, the temperature of the sun would just get hotter and hotter. And every time he would step backwards, the temperature of the sun would get cooler and cooler. Now, there was a pot of gold about 30 minutes walk from where he was. Now, the more he walked, the more it would get very hot. But he really wanted to get the pot of gold. But it was just getting hotter and hotter. There was no way to get the pot of gold without taking steps towards the pot of gold. And if he took steps, he would increase the heat of the sun. So he decided to try his best to walk and walk, but it was just getting very hot. He got to a point where he was left with just a few more steps to get to the pot of gold. But the heat was so unbearable that he fell down and he collapsed on the floor. He tried to crawl and crawl, but he just couldn't make it. So he was there, staring at the pot of gold and thinking to himself, I wish I could get the pot of gold. Can anyone interpret his dream for him? Please leave your comments down in the comment section below.